Hey, what's up, dudes? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video. Today we have a pretty big developer update. I'm probably late as hell getting it out, but I still wanted to get my opinion out there. I literally rolled out of bed for it, which seems to be the trend for me lately. Anyway, this is a huge update. Ghostface got an update, Legion got an update, Hemorrhage Reworked, man. There's a lot of stuff going on in this developer update. So let's very quickly run through it and I'll give you guys my opinion. So first off, real quick, they did another patching optimization part 2. It's what they did the last time. They're just doing it again, which I mean is cool. That's nice. I'm glad they're doing it. Dead by Daylight takes forever to update. But anyway, on to the interesting part, the Ghostface update. So I'm just going to pop the whole thing on the screen and we're just going to go through it. You can read ahead if you like, but I'm going to read it to you. Starting things off, we have a few changes in store for Ghostface. First, we are increasing the duration of Ghostface's mark to 60 seconds, up from 45. This change gives him a longer window to follow up and get a hit after successfully stalking a survivor and makes outlasting the exposed effect harder for survivors. Second, marked survivors are no longer able to reveal Ghostface. While other survivors will still be able to reveal him, running off on your own now becomes riskier, as you'll have no choice but to evade him while he's undetectable, unless you manage to get a lucky stun. Lastly, we noticed that many of Ghostface's add-ons have gone largely unused, with a few exceptions standing out well above the rest. We always want to see a wider variety of add-ons being used, so we've done a pass on the majority of Ghostface's add-ons to bring them up to a similar power level. Here's a few examples of what you can expect, and it is drop leg knife sheath, and the Ghostface gains 10% movement speed for 5 seconds after marking a survivor. Holy crap. And then Olsen's wallet, breaking a pallet or a wall immediately recharges Night Shroud. Wow, okay, I'm a Ghostface main now. I'm literally reading this at the same time that I'm reading it to you guys, and I'm a Ghostface main now. Yeah, okay. Moving on. No, in all seriousness, that's really good. I'm actually super excited about that, because Ghostface, I already enjoyed playing Ghostface, even though he's bad. I always enjoyed the style of gameplay, like the sneaking gameplay, and it's a more powerful pig, I would say, and a more capable Myers. Even with as bad as Ghostface was, he still had more stealth than Myers had, because he can stay completely silent and completely still until he marks you, and then, you know, you have less time to react compared to Myers. And the pig, of course, does not get a one-hit shot, so, like, Ghostface was the one that could really sneak up and, you know, mess your world up. So I'm glad that he's gotten some love and attention, and he's got this buff, and he's got these changes, because it's going to make him very interesting and fun to play now. I'm super excited. On to the Legion update. All these years later, the Legion remains one of the more frequently used killers, and it's easy to see why. Sometimes you just want to go fast with a knife. That's why these changes focus on making the Legion faster and knifier than ever. One of the more frequently used killer. You sure about that? In all seriousness, the first of our changes is centered around chaining together hits. Being able to string multiple hits together on different survivors is something that is core to the Legion's design. So to help them do that, we're giving them a stacking 0.2 meters per second speed boost for each survivor that they hit during a Feral Frenzy. This will make it easier to close the gap as you switch targets. Additionally, a 5th hit will end your frenzy and put any survivor in the dying state. Wow! Okay. Adding a satisfying payoff to chaining hits together. Next, we've lowered the post-Feral Frenzy fatigue duration to 3 seconds, down from 4 seconds. That's okay. The fatigue is a crucial part of the Legion's power, preventing them from canceling their frenzy and immediately following up with a basic attack, circumventing the non-lethal aspect of their power. We found that lowering the duration to 3 seconds felt much better to play with. That probably means 2 seconds would have been best, but also kept it feeling fair from a survivor's point of view. To ensure that the fatigue doesn't get out of hand, we've reworked any fatigue altering add-ons since the 2 strongest ones were added to the base kit. We've also changed Feral Frenzy's recharge to start as soon as it ends rather than after the fatigue, effectively reducing the power's cooldown. And last, we've reviewed each of the Legion's add-ons. Some some received number tweaks while others will get entirely new effects. We want to shine a spotlight on the various mixtape add-ons in particular. True to their name, these add-ons will also augment the Legion's new music and can even be mixed and matched to produce interesting results. Wow. Here is the video showing that. That's actually really cool. I really enjoyed that. Anyways, Hemorrhage Rework. Wow, Hemorrhage Rework. Okay. Hemorrhage has been, that's a hard word to say, so you're gonna hear me messing up a lot. Hemorrhage has been one of the lesser desired status effects for killers, at least. Currently, Hemorrhage increases the frequency of blood pools, making it easier to track survivors. This effect ends up not being very useful in most cases. Absolutely correct, as the survivor will either be leaving scratch marks while sprinting, or the blood pools will already be close together if they're walking. With that in mind, we've come up with a new version of Hemorrhage. Whenever you're not healing, Hemorrhage will cause your healing progress to regress at the rate of 7% per second. Wow. This new version rewards the killer for interrupting a survivor's healing and has the potential to waste medkit charges. This change will affect all perks and add-ons that currently apply to it. That's crazy. Hemorrhage is nuts now. And they're finally doing something about the healing meta. Wow. Okay, and real quick, they updated the difficulty rating settings. It makes sense. I have no idea why they ever had Trapper easy. Trapper is not easy. He is the opposite of easy. He is very hard, but he is rewarding, and that's the same for a lot of killers. And then the last thing is the big Haddonfield update. But hey dudes, we've already talked about this. I'm not even going to show any of the pictures, because if you want to hear my full opinions about that, you want to hear me fangirl about the new Haddonfield update, man, I made an entire video about it that the YouTube algorithm screwed me on the other day, so please go check that video out after watching this one if you're curious to know what I have to say about that. But anyways, this is a great patch. I'm really excited. I want to play Ghostface. I want to play Legion. I want to use Hemorrhage. This is I haven't launched Dead by Daylight since February 15th or February 18th on my Steam account. I've been building Warhammer 40,000 miniatures. I've been playing Warhammer 40,000 with my fiance. I've been doing so many other things that interest me and I'm having fun with, opposed to wanting to yell at my computer screens playing Dead by Daylight, because it's just boring right now and there's nothing that very much interests me, even with Sadako's release. But damn, Ghostface and Legion and the Hemorrhage and the Haddonfield rework, man, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested. We'll have to see how it goes. I might hop on the PTP. Anyways, dudes, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. How are you feeling about it? Are you excited? I'm actually excited. It's crazy. First time I've been excited a little bit. But let me know if you're excited. Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, I'm sorry if I sound sick. I just woke up and I am sick. This time, again, yes, I know I get sick a lot. I apologize. I'm very nasally when I'm sick. Especially since it is a cold. Apologies. Anyway, I love you dudes. Thank you all so much for watching. My name's Tooten. I've been your host. I'll see you dudes next time. Peace out.